Now consider a marriage as a forest, where each individual is a tree. You're together, but you don't stop being your own tree. The groom's frantic search for a hiding spot is a metaphor for the quest for personal space within a relationship. It's not about running away or shirking responsibilities. It's about preserving that individuality that makes you, you. After all, it's that unique essence that your partner fell in love with, isn't it? In the dance of marriage, it's important to remember that you're not just partners, you're individuals too. You each have your own dreams, desires, and ambitions that shouldn't be overshadowed by the shared life you're building. It's about balancing me and we. It's about finding a space where you can be alone with your thoughts, yet never feel lonely. Just as our groom seeks a hiding place, we all need to find our own private corners in a relationship. It's not a place to escape from your partner, but a space to reconnect with yourself. It's a spot where you can cherish your solitude, enjoy your hobbies, and fuel your passions. Marriage is a partnership, yes, but it's also an alliance between two individual souls. It's a delicate dance of being together, yet apart. A dance of sharing lives, yet nurturing individuality. A dance of love, respect, and mutual understanding. Remember, being together doesn't mean losing yourself. Now let's see where our groom ends up next. The chase is still on. As our bride closes in, let's talk about compromise. Now, you might be thinking, compromise? In a chase? But stick with me, folks. You see, a relationship is a lot like a chase. It's about two people, each with their own goals and desires, trying to find a way to coexist harmoniously. Think of it this way. In our chase, the bride wants to catch the groom and the groom wants to escape. But what if they could find a middle ground? What if the groom agrees to slow down a bit and the bride agrees not to fire that gun? That, my friends, is the essence of compromise. Compromise is not about one person giving up their desires for the other. It's about both parties adjusting their expectations to find a solution that works for both. It's not about winning or losing. It's about collaboration and cooperation. It's about understanding that the relationship is more important than any single disagreement. In our chase scenario, the groom might feel like he's losing if he slows down. But consider this. By slowing down, he might just give the bride a chance to express her feelings. And who knows, she might just have a good reason for chasing him. And the bride might feel like she's losing if she doesn't fire that gun. But by holding her fire, she might give the groom a chance to explain himself. And who knows, he might just have a good reason for running. So, you see, compromise is not about surrendering, it's about understanding, it's about empathy. It's about putting the relationship before the ego. It's about finding a way to make the chase work for both parties. So the next time you find yourself in a chase, whether it's with your spouse, your friend, or your boss, remember the importance of compromise. Remember that it's not always about winning, but about finding a solution that works for both parties. Compromise, gentlemen, it's not a dirty word. Now back to the chase. Our groom is cornered. As he faces the bride, it's time to discuss facing problems head-on in a relationship. Imagine a relationship as a garden. If you neglect it, the weeds of misunderstanding and discontent grow, choking out the vibrant flowers of love and respect. Avoiding problems is just like ignoring these weeds. Sure, you can turn a blind eye, pretend they aren't there, but day by day they grow taller, stronger, more intrusive. And before you know it, your beautiful garden is overrun and the damage is far more difficult to undo. Running away from issues, much like our groom from the bride, may seem like the easier route. Yet what you're really doing is postponing the inevitable. The problems don't vanish. They simmer below the surface, growing in size and intensity, waiting for the opportune moment to explode. And when they do, they can leave a trail of devastation that's much harder to repair than if they were addressed earlier. Now let's consider the opposite approach. Imagine pulling out those weeds as soon as they sprout. Yes, it takes effort, it takes courage, but the result? A flourishing garden, a thriving relationship. Facing problems head-on can be tough. It can be uncomfortable, but it's also the path towards resolution and growth. Like a skilled gardener, you need to recognize the weeds, understand their roots, and pull them out. You confront the issue, discuss it, find a solution. It's not about winning or losing. It's about understanding and growing together. It's about keeping that garden vibrant, full of love, respect, and trust. As our groom stands cornered, facing his bride, he has a choice. He can continue to run, to avoid, or he can choose to confront, to understand, to grow. The problems in a relationship can seem daunting, like a bride on a horse with a gun. But they can also be opportunities for growth, for deeper understanding, and for a stronger bond. Facing problems head-on, that's the way. But will our groom learn this in time? As we reach the climax of our runaway groom saga, let's summarize the pitfalls of getting married as a man. Our groom's wild gallop from the altar wasn't just for a dramatic effect. It was a metaphorical representation of the many hurdles men often face when contemplating marriage. So, let's circle back to the key points that our groom's adventure has brought to light. Firstly, communication. It's like the oxygen for any relationship. Without it, things can suffocate and die. Our groom might have had a better shot at a peaceful wedding day if he'd openly discussed his fears and concerns with his bride-to-be. Remember, a problem shared is a problem halved. Moving on, personal space. It's as crucial as communication. While marriage implies a union, it doesn't mean losing one's individuality. Our groom's desperate sprint was an exaggerated reminder of the importance of having a space of one's own, even in a committed relationship. Thirdly, compromise. It's the secret sauce that makes relationships work. The give and take in a relationship should be balanced, and both parties should be willing to compromise. If our groom had been more ready to meet his bride halfway, he might not have found himself in such a comical predicament. Lastly, facing problems. Running away, as our groom has shown, is not a solution. Problems should be faced head-on. If there are issues in the relationship, they should be addressed immediately rather than being ignored. Our runaway groom could have saved himself a lot of trouble if he'd tackled his issues instead of literally trying to outrun them. These are just some of the potential pitfalls that men might encounter when considering marriage. It's important to remember that every relationship is unique, and these are not one-size-fits-all issues. But by being aware of these potential hurdles, men can better prepare themselves for the journey that is marriage. And there you have it, gents. Navigate these pitfalls, and your marriage might just be smoother than our groom's wedding day. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to our channel for more helpful insights, and comment down below about your own experiences or thoughts on these potential marriage hurdles. Your interaction helps us to create more relevant content for you.